back to my channel, Lazy Cat Reactions. Thank you for joining me for episode 14 of season 5 of Heartland. Working on a dream. Amy is roped into helping Tim project a positive image to the community in hopes it will further his custody case for Shane. I totally got both points. In the last episode, Amy mentioned that Miranda's a single mother trying to do her, raise her kid, and I get that. But I totally got Tim's point too, that moving as much as she did is a sign of someone unstable. And really, Miranda's the one who started it, because she decided to bring Shane to Heartland in the first place and introduce Tim to his son and let him know this is your son. She could have not told him. She could have not brought him. But she made that choice. And as we know, actions have consequences. So she, I think, is the one at fault. And some of you might say, yeah, but Tim, blah, 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 and that's fine. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments, but keep it respectful. But my personal opinion, they're making Miranda look like the bad guy, and they should, because Tim wants to be a part of Shane's life, and Miranda kind of dangled the carrot in front of him and then took it away. She said, hey, here's your son. Oh, no, I don't want you to have anything to do with him. Which people would say, yeah, is her right. But again, given her behavior, moving, they say 12 times or 11 times in like a month or a year or so. Moving 11 times in a month, that'd be a lot. That isn't good. That is definitely not the sign of someone exactly stable. That's a sign of someone who is trying to run away from something. So, do I think Tim will get custody? No. I think he might get joint. I'm wondering if he's going to try and go for full. But, yeah, I think... And I do like that he wants to be a part of Shane's life. I mentioned in the last episode that he missed out on watching Amy grow up, and he doesn't want to miss out with Shane now that he knows. The difference, though, is that he knew Amy existed. He knew Lou existed, and he knew Amy existed. And, of course, he walked out due to the drugs and stuff. He didn't know Shane existed. So, yes, he was robbed of Shane's, 10 years or so? But that wasn't by choice. And so I do like that he is trying to kind of make amends and make up for it a bit. I hope that it will work out. So, will we see Shane in this episode? We might. But I like how he's going to try to, further the case. And I know it says she's roped into helping him project a positive image. So I'm guessing that there's going to be some people who aren't exactly happy with Tim, which, as I've said before, Tim is a hothead. So I can understand there might be a little bit of difficulty with getting people to agree with that. But let's get started.
I want to talk about a pillar of the community. Oh,
I like that when he says that about whatever the comment was. The camera's on Peter, and Peter's just kind of looking at him like, really? I think he knew what was coming or something. Yeah, I figured Lisa had said something, which of course is why they were leaving when they did. But Peter should have given the guy a chance to explain why he left. It would have made sense. It would have been safe for him Tim, yeah, this is gonna be good with Tim.
Sorry, man. It's just not back together yet.
That was not cool time.
I just kind of lost it.
Tim likes to take advantage of his daughters. I mean, he does care about them, and when push comes to shove, he's right there, you know. Like, I'm sure had he been there at the ranch when everyone left at the end of the last episode to go to the hospital, I'm sure Tim would have been there. Or, you know, think about the episode when Ty, you know, had mentioned to Amy about the Blair thing, and both Jack and Tim had kind of come in to talk to him. You know, Tim was right there, and he's like, "This is my daughter." At that moment, at least, he was being a father. You know, he was putting his ego aside to do something regarding his daughter. So Tim can be a good father, when he puts his ego aside. And, you know, I get he wants to do this to help with his custody case, but again, it's like, you know, he doesn't have to win. Being nominated, I would think, would be enough, because not everyone is nominated. You know, Jack isn't. So, he got that, he's got the ranch, you know, the cattle, just, you know, all this is superficial. Because if he does end up winning the custody case, then what? Then he's just going to go back to normal, and all this stuff he's been doing to press them to win the case isn't going to work. You know, it's, you know, he's not going to be there taking care of the kids at the Little Ranchers or whatever it's called. And this like pancake thing that he's doing, he wouldn't do it again. Sounds like the other guy's Stumpy, when they say Stoopy, that he has like a barbecue like every year or something. It's like he won't continue that. It's all superficial. He doesn't really care.
He's a little bit better than me. I think she needs changing, Dad.
Tim had that coming. I knew that she was going to change the article to be about Amy. You know? And it's like, yeah, okay, Tim is upset about it. Does he have a right to be? Yeah, but at the same time, it's like, you need to be responsible. You need to follow through, you know? If you're gonna do this whole Little Bridges, then you need to show up. You know? So, yeah, he kind of had it coming. And of course, again with Ty, you know, at the end of the last episode, he seemed to want to get closer to Amy. And now all of a sudden he's pushing her away again. Which I don't get. Maybe we'll find out why, but I don't get it. You want to see him? Bert. Go for a ride.
I've had some pretty high highs and some pretty low lows, but in the end, when it really mattered, I came out on top, even when the odds were stacked against me.
I wrote that last year for the Hall of Fame.
Not all of it. 70%.
So now I'm your speechwriter.
Hold that up.
Hello, Maggie's Diner. Yes, Tim Fleming is right here. Really? Close.
Yes, Tim.
Close, but he lost.
Yeah, close, yeah. What? Close enough for recount? Close but no cigar.
We are proud of you.
Yeah.
But I thought this was supposed to be about Shane, not whether you're a better person than his mom is.
Once lawyers are involved, that's exactly what it's about.
No, it shouldn't be. You know, it should be about what Shane wants, period.
Yeah.
No, you know, no matter how many elections you run in or parades you ride in, it's still going to be about his decision in the end.
That's true.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, that is true. If Shane wants to go with Tim, he'll go with Tim,
Sure about that.
regardless of all these theatrics that Tim is trying to do.
Yeah, you know, I was thinking, why even wait till spring? Just buy a house.
Are you serious? Buy a house.
I mean, timing's right. We're both working, make the down payment. All you have to do is just find the right place.
I thought according to you, this was the right one.
You wanna tell him?
Yeah?
Go for it, honey. Do what you gotta do.
I think Tim isn't exactly happy.
Hey, hold up,
with
stop!
his face
I gotta talk to you guys.
I'm really glad Lynn married.
Hey, he asked.
I'm not angling for a proposal. I know better than that.
He asked.
Some things are best just left the way they are, right?
Exactly what I was thinking.
He asked,
I'm sure you were.
and you did say yes.
Lead on.
Hey, Caleb, I just wanted to thank you for your vote. Better late than never.
I didn't vote for you, Tim.
What? What, after all those pancakes? Are you kidding me?
I like pancakes and all. You just don't beat Stumpy's barbecue, I mean.
Yeah, I kind of hate to miss it myself.
Did you want to go?
Show my support. Shake Stumpy's hand. Eat some ribs. Yeah, why not?
Appreciate it.
Hey. I'm sorry to hear about your marriage.
Yeah. Me too. But, I really hoped it was going to work out. I mean, rodeo's all good and fine, but working towards that dream without a woman, it's going to seem pointless.
You ever listen to yourself?
I tend to fade in and out.
I mean, because sometimes you make no sense. Let's go.
It's undefeated.
Hey! First time, you got it going. Good for you. Okay, clutch in. Good. Now flick it in the
She's
first.
gonna ride the bike, she's gonna love it.
All right, now gas, slowly let out on the clutch.
Okay.
Okay, slowly, not so much get.
It's okay, it's okay.
Damn it.
It's okay, it's okay. You got it. You're getting it.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah. There you go. All right.
Okay.
Okay, clutch in. Clutch in first. Into first.
Okay.
Just that as the clutch. There you go. There you go. There you go. Good. Good.
Okay.
There you go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey. You got it. There you go. Hey.
She's gonna love it. Our dad's they're okay right now. He's out there showing her how to ride, spending time with her. They're okay, at least as of right now. You know, I don't like that Ty kind of seems to be pushing her away, especially like I said at the end of the last episode when he, you know, seemed like he wanted to get closer. He was pretty much all about Amy, you know, thinking about her and stuff like that. So, you know, I don't like that he was kind of pushing her away this time. But obviously everything looks like it's going to be okay. And I knew Tim wasn't going to win. Like how Caleb's like, I didn't vote for the barbecue. And he says, did you? You're always like, I tend to fade in and out. That's the thing is, they make Caleb seem dumb. Seem like a dumb guy. But then, you know, like, he offered that advice about, you know, motorcycles like a marriage. And I'm like, He's not that dumb at all. It is disappointing that the marriage is over. His ring is off. You know, he went up to Vancouver to fight for her, but it didn't happen. I really thought Caleb and Ashley would have been together longer. I mean, I knew at some point they broke up, just stuff I had seen in passing. So I knew that they had broken up, but I didn't realize it was going to be this soon. It kind of seems pointless, you know? Like, what was the point of writing them together if they're just going to break up that fast? Kind of like when Lou was with Scott, how she and Scott got together at like the end of season 1, and then by like season 4 or so they'd broken up. Granted, like 6 months had passed or so, but even with that, it was kind of like, well, that was kind of pointless. And one thing I like with this show is that they bring stuff back from previous episodes, from previous seasons. You know, like with Ty's accident, and when he was there in the last episode, he was thinking about, you know, we had kind of flashbacks to the plane and the plane crash, and to, you know, him with Amy, fighting with Amy, breaking up and getting back together, and stuff like that. You know, all the I love yous and everything. And I like that they do that on the show, that they will take something from previous seasons. Because with some shows they don't. With some shows, you know, they would write that he would have this accident, and then next episode he's completely fine, there's no mention of it, everything is once again hunky-dory. So I like with this that we do see kind of some of the aftermath, even if it isn't like the focus of the episode, we do see some aftermath. We see that they are kind of continuing with the storyline. And who's to say that we won't see this come back again in season 7, season 8, 10, whatever. And so that's one thing that I like with this show, because as I said, there's too many shows where someone will do something in an episode and then it's never spoken of again. And that can get kind of old, I think, because it's like, well, what happened to that time when you did that? So, like when they mentioned about the Ring of Fire, it's like Amy hasn't done that again, but at least we had an explanation as to why, and it was mentioned like in this episode, and she mentioned Chase Powers, so I'm wondering if we're going to see Chase again. Anyways, thank you for joining me for episode 14 of season 5 of Heartland. Let me know your thoughts in the comments regarding anything we've seen. If you can, follow me on Instagram and TikTok, both with the same name, Lazy Cat Reactions. Support me on Patreon. I'd love to be able to start using Patreon and maybe, you know, give you guys some advanced content then. I am also on Buy Me a Coffee, so if you can't do a monthly subscription, but you are feeling generous or you have an extra $5 or so, the link is in the description. Also, shout out to my editor, Campton Factory. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Her link is in the description. Look at her before as well. I got one more episode to do today, and then I have 3 left for season 5, barreling right along. I'm hoping to get through season 10 by the end of the year, but we'll see, because I'm going to be coming into a busy time of the year with Halloween and stuff coming up, so I may not be able to react as much as I would like, and you guys probably won't even be seeing this until late 2022, possibly, or early 2023 anyways. But yeah, you know, I myself am coming in a busy time, so I may not get through season 10 by the end of the year, but that is the hope. So I'd like to be able, if I can, to wrap this up next year, because I love this show, but of course, you know, you want to, when you react to a show, you also want to get it done. But again, I am loving it, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye.